Hello everyone, thanks for tuning into Sin's Workshop. I hope you're all having a wonderful day. Today we're going to be reviewing Beneath These Cursed Stars. This is a follow-up to Lexi Ryan's These Hollow Vows duology, and this time it follows Jaslyn, our new queen's sister. Bit of a doozy, this one. I really liked it, so I don't want you to think that me saying it's a bit of a doozy is like, oh, it was bad. No. It was good. It was a good book. But it's a doozy, mainly just because of the content in it. And not even to say that it's, like, explicit. It's not sexually explicit, so don't even think that it is. But what is explicit is, remember Jaslyn? So she was kidnapped in the aforementioned duology, right? And she was being held hostage. She doesn't really trust the Fae, and who can blame her? She was held in a dungeon and tortured. Now, we don't know the full extent of that torture. We never really got the full extent. It wasn't her story in the first two books. That was not her story. However, Jaslyn is no longer the sweet, demure girl that she was. And as the story progresses, you learn the extent of her torture, because she was tortured. So the fact that within a year of this, when the book takes place on her 18th birthday, she's going to fully become Fae, I mean, she is about to become a being that tortured herself. And if you remember the first two books, she loved the Fae. She's like, oh, they're so enchanting. It's so beautiful. She was enamored with just the Fae as a concept, as just beings. Not anymore. Now, at night, what does she do? She puts on this magical ring that cost her so much. And we still don't know what it cost her for that ring. Or did we find out and I just forgot? No, I feel like we don't remember, unless she gave her life, which is possible. But she sacrificed something for this very, very powerful ring that kind of transforms her into this dark lady, and no one can say no to her when she's wearing this ring. So what does she do in the dead of night? Instead of sleeping, because she can't really sleep, she's suffering from nightmares of her torture, right? She's suffering some very serious PTSD that she's not really dealing with, and you can't really blame her for it, So what does she do? She sneaks out and she kills all of her sisters. Jaslyn, and I keep saying Jocelyn. Jaslyn. She keeps sneaking out and killing all of her sisters. I guess traitors, all the people who want to see King Mortius back on the throne, who hate her sister, who don't like her, and it's just like, wow, just a huge character shift there. She went from being like this girl who liked cute, pretty dresses, and who loved her sister, to a deadly killer. I mean, she's a killer in this book, and it's just such a character shift that I liked, because it's something different. She wants to figure things out. She's coping the best way she thinks she knows how, because she doesn't want to be like a hindrance on her sister. And you connect with that. There's some parts where you're just like, please just open up to your sister and get the help that you need. But you understand, considering the trauma she went through. And I just like that aspect of the storytelling. How it's really deep. How it's really involved emotionally. I mean, don't get me wrong, there's lots of, high stakes. There's lots of pacing. And you know what? This one's different than the first two, because there's a dual POV. You have a second character, who is Felicity, who is a shape changer. And she kind of helps Jaslyn by taking her form, because Jaslyn is kind of sent away to the Wild Fae Kingdom, right? With Miche, right? Yeah. And she doesn't want to go. She's like, okay, no. So her love interest, Kendrick, is that his name? Yeah, Kendrick, says, you know, I have this plot. You want to help me? And she's like, yes, I'll help you find ancient realms and all this fun stuff, right? She's like, but I can't, because I have to do this. However, I can't be in two places at once. And more to the point, she wants to continue killing a lot of the Fae that tortured her. She wants to continue doing what she does at night, you know, with her vengeance. She wants to continue that plan, which is inadvertently tied to a whole lot, some of which I saw coming and I predicted. But then I didn't see some things coming, and I was like, holy shit. When I was done reading the book, I was like, oh, fuck. Oh, fuck. Pardon my language. But that was me when I was watching this. I was like, well, fuck. I mean, it was good. It was a little slow, but we're getting into this world and we're dealing with a lot of like that trauma and that PTSD that I think Ryan did a really good job of highlighting that aspect for her characterization. Felicity, on the other hand, I mean, I liked her as a character, don't get me wrong. I want more characterization from her. I wanted more. She's a shape changer, which I think is really unique because she's not Fae. She's something else entirely. She's something unique. And I thought that was really interesting, you know. She comes from this other realm, because apparently there's another realm. You got the human realm, the Fae realm, and then there's this other realm. What? And I like that. And she, you know, was prophesized to kill her father, so she's been running for her life since she was a child. So, I mean, when she takes on the form of someone else, she doesn't just take on their form. She also gets all their memories at the same time. And I thought that was really cool because if anyone knows what Jocelyn's been through, it's Felicity. And she knows, like she knows. But she only gets snippets here and there as dreams. Like the longer she's in the form of someone else, the more the memories come. So it's not like a all at once thing. It's a slowly, gradually thing the longer she's in that person's form, you know. And I thought that was really interesting. And I thought that was kind of unique with the aspect of storytelling. You know, we have this new being here, and it's similar to other things that I've read before, but not really. I really do think Ryan is onto something when she has created this, and I'm interested to see where we're going to go with Felicity and her origin story. And I'm hoping book 2 will give me a little bit more, because I wanted to be more emotionally invested in who she was, whereas I was more emotionally invested in Jocelyn's story arc. And that's probably why this book felt a little slow at times, because I wasn't wholly invested in Felicity as a character, just because I didn't know so much about her. I wanted to learn more about her species, more about her magic, more about her and her past and her origins. Like, I know she's been on the run, but I want more, you know? I just wanted a little bit more substance in regards to Felicity. But I still really enjoyed the book. I think Ryan is a really good writer, and I like her storytelling, and I really, really appreciate the way she has tackled PTSD in this book. Is it healthy? No. But sometimes trauma victims don't always respond in healthy ways. As someone, I speak from experience a little bit, we don't always respond in healthy ways, you know? And I really connected to that on a deep emotional level. So, you know, really good book. I really enjoyed it. I'm really excited to read the second book, and see where it goes. So, on that note, I will, of course, include links in the description on where you can purchase the book if you so desire. Please remember to like, subscribe, and share with all your book-loving friends. I hope you'll have a wonderful rest of your day, and as always, happy reading.